Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This week we are continuing with the Beary Cute stamp set. It is Throwback Thursday, so I have pulled in some designer series paper from the Enjoy the Journey 12 by 12 designer series paper, which was, I believe, a celebration a couple of celebrations ago. And I'm also bringing out one of my absolute favorite die sets, the rectangle stitched dies. So I've used designer series paper for the background. I've used the die to cut out the Merry Christmas. I have stamped and fussy cut the trees already. I've done 3 of those. And I've done the scarf and the little hat and the Merry Christmas. So I just need to build the card. I need to stamp the bear and use the punch to cut the bear out. This paper, the background color is actually Starry Sky. I chose to do the trees in that in Night of Navy for 2 reasons. One, just a little bit of contrast. I didn't want the trees kind of blending into the background paper. And because although the night sky, however starry it is, might be a little bit brighter than the darkness in the woods. So I just tried to pull that together. A little bit of realistic as opposed to the polar bear running around with a scarf and a toque. So let's go ahead and get this card built. So we are going to use our Memento ink. You don't have to use Memento ink, but I'm just using it. This time I am going to stamp that down and put that away so I don't put my finger in it like that. And we're going to punch this one. You can color the bear if you want to. As advertised before, my coloring skills are not absolutely fabulous, so I tend not to do a lot of coloring. I'll do shading, I'll do blending, but not a lot of coloring. So we've got a 5 1/4 by 4 of the Enjoy the Journey designer series paper. And I've done this as a side opening landscape card because the front's going to be a little bit heavy, as if I do it as a tent card, it's just going to whoosh like that. So the side opening one, you take your 8 1/2 by 11 sheet of paper, you cut it at 4 1/4 and score it at 5 1/2. So that way you get that side opening landscape card. I can go ahead and adhere this down right now, and then we can build the card. I used, as I said, I used the Night of Navy for the trees, and there's 2 stamps for the tree. There's the outline one, and then there's the detail one. And you can choose to do this however you like, but I chose to do this as the color, and then anything that's left white is kind of the snow. And you could color it with a little bit of Wink of Stella as long as you don't hit the ink itself and draw it up. But I chose to use some, I believe they're retired basic rhinestones to bling everything up. Now, on my sample card, I did not put the greeting down first. I waited till the end because I wanted to see what kind of space I'd have for a greeting. I am just going to pop that down right in the corner like that. There we go. And now I need to layer up my trees. 2 of the trees are flat mounted at staggered heights. So this one goes right about here like this, maybe a little higher. Then this one goes offset up here like this, a little bit closer to the top of the card, like that. And then this one gets dimensionals. And we'll just pop some dimensionals on this one. Just gives it a little bit of depth on the card. So I'll just peel those off. I'm over here, my little container. And overlapping the greeting just a little bit here, like that. And then we're also going to dimensionalize the polar bear, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use one of our adhesive dots and just peel the back of that off. and put the scarf on, our little polar bear, like that. And the toque on this one, I dimensionalized it in behind, but it doesn't sit quite right. So I'm thinking that maybe what I need to do is just put a little tiny bit of adhesive on it, like that, and then just pop it right over his ears like that. So it kind of stays on his head. We'll just pop a couple of dimensionals on the back here. And then the rest of the video is really me just blinging it up. You can put as many or as few. You can make them the stars in the sky if you want. I chose to make them kind of sparkly bits on the tree. But just wherever you want to put them and however many you want to put down. So I'm going to pop one down here like this, and then one up here. If I can get it to go where I want it to go. There we go. So all I did, this is a strip of rhinestones. I just snipped them apart. When you snip them, sometimes they kind of go for a ride. They fly all over the place, but most of the time they stayed put. So I'm just popping, you know, just a few on each tree. Again, really blinging this one up. And I've just lost where that one went, so now it's on my hand. Okay, so like I say, the rest of the video is really me just blinging this up. And I've got some new subscribers this week, some new people commenting. So thank you so much for subscribing, for commenting, for being part of the community. I really do love this community. Lots of discussion back and forth, people commenting on other people's comments. It's all positive and beautiful, and everybody is just so creative and so supportive of each other. And I love that. It's a happy place for me to know that everybody is interacting and getting something out of everybody's comments. So thank you so much for your very positive support of the channel. And that is our Throwback Thursday card this week using the Beary Cute stamp set, the rectangle stitch dies, and the designer series paper. Enjoy the journey. So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.